Welcome to a zerok 1 versus 1 where in the blue we've got killing time with airplanes. That's right, it's an airplane start in this 1 versus 1 between killing zone in the blue versus in the red, the way more standard opening kodachis, so tanks for Ponzi scheme. Just looking at the ranks, we assume this match is going to be very unfair. But of course, with an airplane start, that does switch it up a little bit. Since, of course, well, airplanes are generally not the best when it comes to 1v1s. Kodachis can be one-shot by ravens, since these have 800 burst and Kodachi is only 680 HP. Or you can go for a couple more ravens and start by sniping factories or commander, which could also be quite devastating. Having the factory on the hill like this does also secure it quite well against kodachis. And Ponzi scheme seemingly not even trying to move in. Little interesting. Generally you want to harass your enemy's economy if you can, but they don't even want to do that. I don't think they've seen the planes yet, so it's a little interesting how hesitant they are well, at moving in. This eco could quite easily go down. Of course, well, ravens can one-shot those kodachis, but they don't know that yet. Anyways, it's going to be interesting to see what they're going to go after. They are messing up ravens, so I think they're going for either commander or factory to start. But this is also one of the reasons why airplane start is generally not great. Killing time already behind in eco. And this is all completely undefended. Well, not completely, with the loaders there and there. But still. I think they got lucky with those two ravens. Because the Kodachi was going north at the time. But those are now moving in. So should be able to take down eco, because yes, there is one loaders there, but that's not that strong. So this metal extractor could quite easily go down. And they will now also discover there is no home base for killing time. They have not seen the airplane factory yet though. But they do now see a couple of radar dots there, so they should know the enemy is airplanes, because there is no other unit that moves like that, except for like Sparrow, but that doesn't really make a lot of sense at this stage of the game. Ponzi scheme quite hesitant at moving out still, gotten quite defensive, and is now also making Atten a great anti-air unit from tanks. Of course the mobile thresher, so it's mostly AoE. But it shoots quite quickly and has pretty decent DPS as well. 225. Of course, these tanks can't really do a whole lot. Blitz is able to soak like 2 shots. Well, can take 2 shots before going down. Like 1 shot before going down and goes down with the 2nd shot. So Atten partially destroyed. Hurts a little bit. But I mean, 1 airplane going down as well probably hurts more. And killing time has not really been able to do a whole lot. Eco still quite a lot better for Ponzi scheme. And Kodachi will now be taken down. Of course, that does make it a bit better. I mean, Ponzi scheme's attrition isn't amazing, it's only 110%. And killing time probably going to go for a different factory quite soon. Because, yeah, it's relatively easy to just counter a couple of ravens. 3 ravens isn't enough to take down the commander either. Not even close. 4200 HP. So still able to take 3 or like 2 more shots before going down. And then goes down to another 3. No air pads, so rearming is also quite slow. Hey, just quick, subscribe for more zerok. And Stardust coming out, alright. More eco after. You're struggling for energy though. I mean, you've only got like 3 little wind generators and nothing else. So you're exceeding. Not great. Atten also amazing range, of course. So as long as it's able to see those airplanes, those can go down relatively quickly. Just about 4 seconds before one plane goes down, and Stardust is pretty strong, but so are tanks. So they all survive, and Kodachi will heal up. Commander, mostly repaired, only 2 of the Ravens are able to get a shot off, so Commander's still alive. The airplanes, however, mostly go down. One of them does survive on 58 HP, but that's all. Another little bit of harassment with the tanks, but the assault in the back, not exactly great. Only 1 load is engaging though. So it's still not that bad for Ponzi Scheme. Should really use their assault though, their blitz, to stun that loaders. So it does take down another 2 mechs. And alright, killing time has now gotten a little bit more energy. Still though, that eco difference is enormous. And they are now going for their next factory. Going to be cloakbots. Cloakbots, right. I don't like cloakbots against Kodachi, personally. Just because they are all so squishy and relatively slow. So it's very difficult to engage with Kodachis. So you would be forced to go for something like knights, for instance. Just going glaives, difficult. I mean, of course, exposed eco like this, you can engage with. But even just running into this fortress, I mean, there is like double picket, loaders. So just a couple of glaives are going to struggle. And Odin, very expensive. 1500, but does guarantee a factory kill pretty much, because, well, it's also like 5200 HP, so it's not as if that thing goes down very quickly to a single or even to 2 Attens. Ravens once again going to try and engage, but will be scared off by the Atten. 1 Raven down, the other 2 might go down as well, because Atten, being a tank, is relatively fast. And, well, the Ravens weren't really being microed, so indeed all 3 go down. Ponzi Scheme now with 220% attrition already, and has also seen the cloakbots switch. Attens are exposed, so that's something the glaives can engage with. However, yeah, there they come already. Kodachis moving in, scaring them off. Commander now defending them as well. So if Killing Time wants to, well, win, they really need to take advantage of that Odin. Enemy already having Minotaur out already. Multiple anti-air units, pretty decent. Kodachi number still. And just way better eco. More eco than they know what to do with. Since, well, they're exceeding as well. Eco still exposed. So that will go down. Razor is not being built up anymore. And just 1 picket, that's not enough to take down 4 or 5 glaives. But those Kodachis definitely are. Hacksaw does go down to their own Kodachi fire, but that's all fine. Odin, still not even close. Only a little over 50% done. And Welder, also pretty decent against singular or 2 glaives. Since it has still got like 45 DPS these days, I believe. 43. And a lot of HP as well. So is able to tank that quite well. Raven heavily damaged, though Athens are not being moved in. So right now it is relatively safe. And Kodachi manages to dodge the Raven shot. Nice. Again, Welder to defend against like triple glaive is doable. But, well, they're retreating, so not anymore. Kodachi should be able to clean it all up. They are very hesitant with their forces though. Everything is in the back of their base. So this is all somewhat exposed still. Of course, being defended by like double picket loaders, here with double loaders. It's not that easy. And Ponzi Scheme actually just gives up. It did feel like Killing Time was slowly advancing. But Ponzi Scheme definitely still had a chance had they just used their units. Because if we just look at the value, they still had double the value of that enemy. And even more so when it comes to army value. They probably just felt hopeless. So, well done that you made it this far into the video. Consider watching the video in your lower left, but that's all I'm going to have for you today, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.